looks great. You guys are mean. That looks really good. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I love it. This new reboot with an all-female cast did not really work out. I quite enjoyed the film. This debut is so bad. It never looks good to have this kind of flop on your resume. And I was quite shocked to see where it was sitting around the 30s. We're going to talk about the fact that no one will believe this movie is good. I tweeted about it and a lot of you were like, I don't believe you. Is that it's actually a good movie. No one, as I said in my review, no one will ever believe that. But Charlie's Angels. Aw, you guys, this movie is actually pretty good. And I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised at how good it actually is. The debut of Charlie's Angels made the movie business look awfully bleak. $8 million. Like, wow. Charlie's Angels also made about the same in its opening weekend in China, which means there ain't no one coming to save this movie. It's DOA. I really like it and genuinely enjoyed the movie. Where, yeah, it ain't gonna be pretty. Birds of Prey is already being compared in the headlines. It's getting Green Lantern comparisons, which illustrates how bad the situation really is. It gives me chills. It's just a trailer.
Will not return.
Oh my God, I love it. I don't even care if oh wow. Stop making me cry, trailer. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. It's so great. I think it looks just so good. And no, the feels, they hit me right here. So I'm gonna collect myself. That looks just so good. Disney has found its Wonder Woman. This is a very good movie. I think you'll really love Mulan. This Mulan is a bold, exciting, and powerful film. Really powerful, with an ending that is so perfect. Mulan's box office, it's not doing so good. In its second weekend in China, where it was supposed to be a big moneymaker, well, don't worry, we're going to talk about that, the film plummeted 72%, bringing its 3-week worldwide total to a measly $57 million. But what about Mulan on Disney+? Mulan has made about $90 million on Disney+. I'm not talking the first 8 days, I'm talking the first 3 weeks. That's so bad. Bringing Disney's total earnings so far to about $150 million. Oh, Mulan will go down as one of the biggest failures in Hollywood history.
This is a very good movie.
That looks really good. Oh, it looks so good. Well, I just think it looks spectacular. I'm very, very impressed. Oh my God, it looks so good. I don't need any more trailers. I just need the movie. So unique and so magical. I have it later on in my notes, but I'll say it now. The movie glows, not just emotionally, but literally. This is a glowing film. I thought it was just absolutely stunning. I say, I can't, I'm still crying. And he says, no matter where I am, Diana, I'll always love you. And it was just the most amazing, sad thing ever. And it was just so beautiful. And I can't believe it. Damn it. You'll see? I mean, just the way it was done. And then she just had to keep walking with her back turned. The reaction to Wonder Woman 1984 seems more on par with the reaction to Batman v Superman.
See, I can't still cry. But I can't believe it. Damn it. Oh my God, it looks so good.
It's a gorgeous film and it's a moving film. The movie is a huge flop, definitively. This is going to be a good show. It became quickly a great show. It is so good. Netflix canceled Jupiter's Legacy.
Solidify my legacy. I got gas in the tank.
It became quickly canceled. I think this looks like a lot of fun. I think it looks really good. Oh my gosh, I teared up. It's the biggest second weekend drop for an MCU movie since Ant-Man and the Wasp, to only be #1 for a single weekend, joining Ant-Man and the Wasp, Spider-Man Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Incredible Hulk. Not a team you want to be on. But look at Black Widow, stalled at $300 million worldwide. That's a disaster. And it will forever be iconic. Everyone is gonna love Snake Eyes. I loved it. Paramount was unable to successfully relaunch G.I. Joe with its Snake Eyes origin story. So impressed. I liked the film quite a bit, as you know. I mean, I think that people are getting real mean. I think critics are overly harsh. I think audiences are overly harsh. Huge flop. Box office poison. It is a disaster. You will be blown away by this new West Side Story. I love this new West Side Story. It's incredible. It's so good. It's really worth seeing. amazing. This is just, wow. It's incredible. You know how they say they don't make them like that anymore? Well, it turns out you still can. I hope the word of mouth on this is excellent. Sometimes things slip through the cracks, but I mean, this is West Side Story by Steven Spielberg. It should not slip through any cracks. West Side Story is the biggest flop. It only hit 60 million worldwide. Total box office bomb. These are very low numbers. This is ridiculous. So I clicked play, and I was absolutely blown away. But I just love incredible movie. A complete disaster. I loved it. The biggest flop of Guillermo del Toro's Hollywood career. Hey, maybe I'll be able to tell everybody this movie's watchable. And then as it went on, to my surprise, it became more than watchable. It became an actually good movie. I liked it. I had a good time. I had such a good time. A lot of you like to put all this emotional, personal drama, and you think people or myself gets offended. I don't care. I have no horse in this race. I mean, I guess some people might just dismiss this movie, but I don't think that's fair. I think that's being a hater. Some of you were mean. You were being mean to this movie. You're not giving it a fair chance, man.
It's Morbin time.
I enjoyed Morbius, and I don't care who knows it. That's right. So you're just projecting. Morbius was pretty devastating. The people have spoken. Fans do not want any more of these Spider-Man spin-offs without Spider-Man. Woo! What a show! My God! I had a great time watching this. A film that I find utterly charming. Then there's Fantastic Beasts 3. Another franchise or DOA at the box office. Alarming, I must say, for LGBT representation. I thought it was just fantastic. First, let's address the rainbow elephant in the room. Buzz Lightyear has crashed, but this time, at the box office. The LGBT couple and kiss featured in the film is to blame. 20 million below projections where he was expected to come in. And that was even considered a soft landing. Whew, this is not good. Lightyear. As I said, what a disaster.
Look at this faggot! Gay!
Faggot.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Who couldn't like that? What's not to like? Marvel seems to have the lowest viewership of a Marvel Disney Plus show to date. The comic book division tried to do too much representation, and it felt very forced. And it wasn't successful. Phase 4 turned Wanda into a sexy, hysterical whose defining characteristic is that she's a mom, and there's really nothing else to her. And a lot of people seem to prefer her that way, which I think is really sad. I don't like it.
That's too damn bad!
Hilarious. Very, very funny. I liked it a lot, actually. I thought it was great. I think that looked quite strong. It looks swell. This is going to be a great movie. I'm so excited. I just think the movie looks really good. Like a lot of fun. I'm very excited about it. I'm sold. How about you? The cloud over the MCU continues to darken ominously. Now there's not only a cloud, but it's darkening. I feel that impending sense of doom on the MCU. It dropped big in its second weekend, falling 68% according to estimates. The drop could be even bigger. That's one of the worst drops ever for the MCU, right up there with Doctor Strange 2 and Black Widow. Phase 4 movies. What do you know? In its second week, Ms. Marvel did not even make the top 10 on Nielsen. I know. Shocking. Shocking! That's like the first raindrop. I don't know. We have a spattering of raindrops, but that's shocking. Her character could never recover from that. I'm a little bit upset. Marvel's RT scores are starting to slip. We've just seen Pixar start to fall apart as well. The MCU's percolating problems got out of China. Artistic directors crammed into formula filmmaking. The loss of the Russo brothers. They're talking a lot of smack right now. We'll see how the Gray Man does. It's not so great. Also using the unsuccessful, all-new, all-different Marvel blueprint. Who would follow that blueprint? Rewatchability eaten into by the 45-day window to Disney Plus. Also dilution by Disney Plus with way too much MCU content. I'd also like to add that there are non-Marvel superhero stories out there right now that are blowing our socks off. I like Thor: Love and Thunder. Right now, not only is there too much Marvel content, but it's kind of all over the place. But it's starting to look like with the new stuff, a quantity over quality strategy.